The Chiefs are back-to-back Super Bowl champions.
Physicality.
Speaking of names, it's a person that's making a name for itself on offense right now, while everybody's absence and making hits on music videos and new albums and everything else. This guy is out here playing ball, and everybody's talking about him, and he's a hot topic right now. So, is he this year's Justin Ross, or is he gonna be this year? Is he gonna be this year's? He's gonna be the guy that's gonna ball out, and the Chiefs really gonna use him because he did in preseason. He was playing ball until he got hurt. What you guys say about this, Nick?
Well, I've been a huge fan of Nikko since he came to Kansas City last year. I thought he had a terrific training camp, and he turned heads immediately when he came to Kansas City. Unfortunately, he got hurt and missed the season. He is, to his credit, spent the offseason working with Patrick, spending a lot of time in the building, getting in shape. Matt Nagy absolutely loves him, and he's kind of I don't think there's any question if he stays healthy, he's probably going to make the team. He looks like he's more physical than he was last year. He looks a lot more confident. I've talked to a couple of people who watched the practice yesterday and just said he was just lights out. And my good friend Nick Jacobs over at 41, we reposted one of his comments. You know, he's that guy that I hope he's not Justin Ross. I hope he's more Rashee Rice when it's all said and done, because I think with the Kadarius Toney disappearance and Sky Moore probably really fighting.
Wait a second. Disappearance?
Disappearance.
Listen,
like no show in OTAs, which is the last thing that I think he needed to show the Chiefs organization.
You talking about the mixtape guy?
Mixtape.
No. Put some respect on the young Joker. You know,
man. Hey, no, listen, Lou put season on that boy.
A lot of disrespect on this shit between 50 Shades, now young Joker.
Man, listen, Lou. Young Joker ain't got his hands ain't right though, Lou. Like, come on, now his hands ain't right.
Well, the man ain't coming. He's got a lot to make up.
He's going to be wearing those sticky gloves when he finally gets back.
Shout out to Jerry Rice. Shout out to Jerry Rice, man. Jerry Rice with the stickums, man. So I'm gonna say this. No, I don't respect young Joker because he's not going to the OTAs like he should. No, but Remigio has been balling out, man. Yep. I got high hopes on this young man.
Yeah,
I hope he do start.
I hope he do start. More like this year's Puka Nakua.
Well, that would be even better.
Who said Ross?
Somebody that kind of comes late. Obviously, he was undrafted, where Puka was like a 5th round pick.
Man.
But still, just somebody that just kind of comes out of nowhere. Now again, nowhere, I guess, in our mind, because he was Fresno State guy, comes out of we didn't really know much about him until they bring him in as a UDFA. And then he does what he does, and then he gets hurt. I mean, that's just the worst. The guy that and even Nagy said yesterday, talking about rooting for him.
Yeah, and it's a blessing he got hurt.
There's a reason for that. I think it's because of what he's displayed. Right. He called him a professional, and then just the fact that he's working his ass off. So
listen,
he had the same skill set of Sky Moore. Same body's built, same size, maybe, you know what I mean? So, like you said,
he's got a little bit more speed.
Yeah, I think it's the effort. I think it's the dedication.
Scott Moore is, he's out there, he's fighting for his life. You know what I mean? So,
we get fighting for his life, man.
I'm talking about fighting for his spot, man. Fighting for his spot.
I got you. I'm talking about Remigio. See, if he was fighting for his life, man, it'd be like Remigio out there making headlines now. I mean, how much is he fighting? And I like Sky Moore, but the man's out there putting in the work, man. The man's he's
making. Let's just put I think we need to say he's making the plays on the field. Again, it's all throwing. There's no pads.
Making the plays on the field. I mean, but he's still catching the ball, though, Nick.
Catching the ball, and that's the bottom line.
That's all that matters.
So I'm looking at. I'm rooting for the kid to see what it all said and done, but.